Holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot. Hope everybody is doing great. Hope you're enjoying your summer and continuing to grow. Okay, we are finishing Sefer Bamidbar this week. We have the last two parshas. It's a double parsha, Matot-Masei. Actually combined, it's the longest Torah reading of the year. And okay, I just wanted to give you a short idea that I find to be extremely meaningful to me. It actually has had a big impact on my life, and I wanted to share it with you. The Jewish people are strategizing going into the land of Israel and going to needing to fight wars, necessary in order to conquer the land of Israel. Sound familiar? As we go through a difficult time right now, fighting wars on multiple fronts, both in the south and Gaza and the north with our enemies, Hezbollah. And 2.5 tribes, 2.5 Shvatim, Reuven, Gad, and Chatzi Menashe say, Moshe, if it's okay with you, we're not going to go in. We're not going to go into the land of Israel. We're going to stay here outside of Israel. We found some nice real estate, some beautiful, beautiful land that's great for the pasture. It's great for crops. It's great for everything. It's honestly tremendous real estate, and we're going to stay here. And Moshe's like, are you kidding me? You're going to stay here on the sidelines? You're going to be an outsider as your brothers and sisters are fighting for their lives, fighting for their inheritance, fighting for the land of Israel, and you're going to sit on the sidelines and not do anything and just watch? Are you kidding me? Ain't gonna happen. And Moshe really scolds them and says, no way. Like, who do you think you are? Like, that's not how this works. We're one people. We fight together and we'll win together. Sound familiar? Biyachad nenatzeach. Together, we will be victorious. Together, we will win. I think this is the original Biyachad nenatzeach. Only together, only as one people. Together, we will win. And to say, oh, no, that's not what we meant. We're going to fight together. We're going to fight the wars of the land of Israel to conquer the land together. And then after the wars are over, we're going to move back out to this piece of land outside. And reluctantly, Moshe agrees. He says, okay, only after the wars have been completed, only after the land of Israel is divided properly, and only after your brothers and sisters have settled, then you can go back. And obviously, this is a tremendous lesson for us. Tova and I were talking yesterday, the last few days. As you all know, I'm in camp. I'm in upstate New York. I'm not in Israel right now. I haven't been for the last month and a half, and we're still here for another month or so. And it's hard. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very difficult not being in Israel right now during these trying times, because you feel like an outsider. You feel like my brothers, literally my brothers and sisters, are going through a hard time, and I'm not there. But the lesson is clear and obvious. Every one of us needs to be involved in this fight. Every one of us needs to play a role in winning this war. That doesn't mean every one of us has to hold the gun. I don't think we would win if every one of us held the gun. For the record, I don't think anybody wants me holding a gun. It's not in anyone's benefit, right? At the same time, biyachad nenatzeach. Together we will be victorious, which means, what role do I play? Like, where can I be part of this fight? Sometimes the fight needs more guns, more tanks, more airplanes. Sometimes the fight needs more spiritual backing, Torah learning, tefillah, chesed. Sometimes the fight needs more achdut, bringing people together, right? Bringing more connection between our fellow Jews, right? All of us need to figure out, what role am I playing in this war? How do I not run away from the difficulties, turn the other cheek, turn on an episode of Netflix and like shut it off because it's too hard to difficult to deal with. What do I do? What do I do to fight the battle? Like how do I do that? Am I going to do a little bit more learning? Am I going to say more Tehillim? Am I going to send packages to the families in need, whether in America or Canada or wherever you are, or in Israel? Maybe it's writing letters to a soldier. Maybe it's specifically praying for families who have been kicked out of their homes in the north. What am I doing? Like, only biyachad nenatzech. Moshe Rabbeinu made it very clear. You have no right, no matter where you live, and again, I'm in America right now, you have no right to separate yourself from your brothers and sisters who are fighting on the front line. That's not how this works. Oh, I happen to be living here, I happen to be there. So what? So what? Every one of us has a responsibility, a clear-cut responsibility, that in order for us to be victorious in the land of Israel, we need to all individually, collectively play a role, do our best to contribute to the greater good. That is spiritually, physically, emotionally, on a holy level, on a achdut, on a unity level, on a monetary level, on a political influence level, and every level you can imagine. What can I do? And each and every one of us better think about this on an individual level. What can I do? And if we don't, Hashem Yishmor. I don't know Hashem. I don't know how Hashem has Rachmanut, has mercy on a person that doesn't do everything they could to help out their brothers and sisters. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. And so I am challenging every one of us as we're going to head into the 9 days already next week to ask yourself, what am I doing to not skimp away and move away from this war, but instead to be all in. As our brothers and sisters go through a very difficult time in Israel, what can I do? What can I do to contribute to the victory? Bezrat Hashem should become speedily and a complete victory of the Jewish people. Biyachad nenatzech. Wishing all the holy tzaddikim and tzaddikot Shabbat Shalom.